Hey guys, hope you're alright. I changed the format of my videos, so today I didn't take my trades and talk over afterwards. Today I decided to listen to Rivalry's advice and just record and talk while I take the trades to put my thoughts in order. And yeah, I found that it helped me be more objective and not in my head in regards with my emotions. So talking through my trades helped me be in control of my take profits and my stop losses a lot more better, because I was more conscious of the fact price action, the market structure, candle closes and whatnot, and I felt I traded way better than when I didn't say anything and I was just stuck in my head and I was thinking I don't want to lose money or I want to make money. And yeah, going through the video, let's just start and you'll see what I'm talking about. I'm looking at this overnight high 24 EMA New York Open area. We're also one time framing on the 5 minutes and yeah, one time framing on the 30 minutes. So this, oh, I missed it. This is a good place in my opinion to catch along here if we're going to get another chance. Now I just missed this trade. So I placed a buy stop here in case bullish news come in and we're going to see a big increase in price. I'm just waiting here to see what happens. Oh no, I unfortunately got my take profit or stop loss activated and it was too tight for this volatility and I lost 200. That was my mistake. So it's good I had the stop loss activated because this trade wouldn't have played out and I would have been in a bigger drawdown. At this point on the ES, we backtested the previous day high, but we're still finding bearish momentum. I want to see if we're going to get a reaction here on VWAP on ES, but we're starting to break previous bar lows on both 5 and 30 minutes. So this VWAP trade is not that great. If I look at it at this point, you can see here. So I think a better trade will be here a short from the 24.50 and New York VWAP. Don't think I'm going to get filled on it. So let's see. Some bullish delta came in. It's quite high. Let's see if it has the power to push above the New York VWAP. I'm going to get in now here on NQ. If I want to compound this trade and add another one contract. Let's see if I'm going to be able to. The bullish momentum is still picking up. It's quite high. I got filled and now we're going down both on ES and NQ. This is a good trade at the moment. I'm taking one contract here and I want to take another contract at VWAP. Let's see if I can. I want to trail my stop here. I think even 400 for this one contract, remaining contract is enough. Want to see how this 1 minute candle opens. Placing my stop there. Okay, I got stopped for 400. That was a nice trade, a good trade. Even though I choked the trade now, at the end, I'm still happy with the results. I made 600 pretty quick, so that's a good result. Now, afterwards, I have those thoughts. What if I would have just let the trade play out? I would have made a little bit more money, but yeah, no one went broke taking profits, so that's not a problem. We saw that we made this push higher into the New York VWAP. We were below the CVD line. So yeah, we had changed the market structure on both 1 and 5 minutes. We rejected from the naked value high. So we found some bearish momentum here and I just took the opportunity to short this backtest of the New York VWAP here. And that wasn't a bad trade after all. ES is also pushing lower. So that's an added confluence for this type of trade. We built value here above the naked weekly point of control. Well, it's not naked anymore. We rejected from it yesterday also, and we rejected quite powerfully. And now we're just pushing lower. And yeah, let's see. Let's stay concentrated and patient for the next trade. I was thinking of shorting right now, but I'm shorting into support and it's quite initiative. It's based on the idea of seeing continuation to the downside. But we have to keep in mind that we're at strong support. It's a naked weekly point of control and the VWAP of the day. So if we lose the VWAP, the situation then will be more bearish. So right now, there's no point in me going with the bearish market structure at this point initiatively. I am going to wait for the loss and backtest of VWAP. That would be more of a confirmed trade entry compared to this initiative type of trade entry. ES is pushing lower, so that's really good. But see, like that's what I'm talking about. I would have just shorted here and price, I would have been in drawdown already, $200. So yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's also see how we're going to close this 5-minute candle here. We're also closing this 30-minute candle inside value. So we might just rotate this previous value. But yeah, that's too early to think about. So right now we're approaching previous day high, 24 EMA and the New York view up. Let's see if we have enough strength to reach the New York view up. I might short it once more because price has a tendency to ping pong between the view ups. Should I short now or should I be patient for higher? Yeah, I think we're going to see the push into the New York view up. We're also approaching the CVD line here. ES is pushing higher. ES has momentum. So ES is hitting some selling imbalances at the moment. So let's see how this 1-minute candle closes here on NQ, and I'll make my decision based on that. We might miss the move waiting for this 1-minute candle close, but yeah, we need to have a confirmed entry at least. Let's see. So we're still trying to claim the level. ES is in this area around the chart. This looks nice for a short here. I went in on a short. I'll place my stop above. Let's see if NQ offers the possibility of a short. I'll enter a short here as well. Stop above the high or a bit higher, I think. But higher it being to the New York Open level. So I'm not quite sure if this is the right move here at this point. I got stopped on NQ and the ES trade is still here. Yeah, I got stopped on both trades. So my ping-ponging idea didn't play out, and that's quite natural, keeping in mind the high time frame or higher time frame trend. We're in quite a strong trend here. The 30 minute is one time framing, and yeah, we did change market structure. Well, we didn't change market structure here on the 5 minutes, so we did change market structure here on NQ on the 5 minutes, but we're still seeing strength. So yeah, that was just a loss, a bad trading idea. I guess I shouldn't have traded with 2 accounts, but I took each trade on a separate account, so that's not bad. Now I'm going to try to trade with my account that has a bigger loss because I want to make back some money. So let's see what's happening. Again, we're fighting around the 20k psychological level. That's lower, that's here. We're fighting with the overnight high, but we're claiming it. Also hitting the CVD line. 2 minutes until the 30-minute candle is closing, and we have some more data in 3 minutes. So I'm thinking of shorting, stop above the high, because if ES loses this level, it's, in my opinion, going to go a bit lower, and NQ might do the same and just hit the view up here. So it's very initiative, but we rejected from the CVD line, rejected from the overnight high. ES is also losing the overnight high, New York Open and New York view up levels. It's fighting on the SMA and EMAs here. So let's see if the delta is enough to push price lower. And we're also waiting for a data release in the next 2 minutes. Going to place my take profit there. ES is pushing lower. Do I want to be out if the trade goes back? So the trade is playing out. I'm in a bit of profit now. $300-400. My take profit is at 500, and I was at $400 at the best point in this trade. This is the candle before the news. Some bearish delta coming in, more bearish delta. Just gonna close here for $300. I don't want to get caught with my pants down at news. So yeah, so this trade was based on the fact that ES was losing this level here that I thought was going to provide a nice short when we hit it, but we moved past it, we came down, and when we came down, I knew that we're going to see some continuation here, or I didn't know, but I just assumed, yeah. So NQ as well, we had some confluence at the CVD line, the overnight high. So yeah, we swept the overnight high, we backtested it, we hit the CVD line here, and yeah, that was my reason to enter this trade. And now news came, and you can see that we're pushing lower. So news came in almost as expected, so not too big of a problem here. We're creating some divergences here, or making a higher low and lower delta. So that just might mean at this point that we might see lower, or if not, that these sells are being absorbed here at VWAP and we just might see higher in price. That's happening also here on NQ, but this is not crypto. This is a big market, just as Rivalry taught us. So don't try to fight a billion or hundreds of billions big market. So yeah, gun to my head. I have no idea what to say about price, so I'm just not going to take any trade at this point. We're seeing some continuation to the lower side. Let's look at the 5 minute. We change market structure. Now we're confirming that market structure. So you made a high, you made a low, lower high, lower low, higher high here. And yeah, basically we're just consolidating at this point. No real trade. Yes, hit this buying imbalances and is closing 2 1 minute candles above VWAP. So that might mean that also NQ is going to see a push to the upside. But let's see. Delta is bearish and we backtested the VWAP and we're seeing a move lower. We made a P shape on both assets until now, or it's more of a D shape during New York, but a P shape overall. So if we lose this volume transacted here above the naked weekly point of control, we might see a move lower. And we have our levels here. We have the naked value area low on both assets, the previous day value area low, but we're moving higher. So ES is closing 1 minute candles above, and it's starting to find some bullish momentum here. I think we're just going to chop at this point in between VWAPs. It's also the point of control. So I might try again that trading idea of shorting the New York VWAP in the New York Open, but we might not even get there. Let's see. So we closed the 5 minute candle below the VWAP, and at this point we're just chopping around. ATR is quite high still, 17. So this is the first 1 minute candle that we're closing below VWAP. We also backtested the CVD line and we're seeing more bearish momentum here to the downside. NQ is making lower lows on Delta and lower lows now on price. ES still has to make, now ES made lower lows on price as well. So now the market is deciding to go lower. You can see we're one time framing on both assets on 5 minutes. We closed below the previous day high. Yeah, this 30 minute candle we closed below the previous day high. So I'm thinking of a 35 1 minute playbook 2 type of trade here on the backtest of VWAP and the ATMA. We still didn't lose the point of control, the previous week point of control here on ES. We're doing that just now. We're going to backtest the previous day very high closely, soonly here on NASDAQ. Yeah, moving lower now on both assets. Now the ATMA is looking like a good place to take a short, but we're going to be inside value. So yeah, but we're downtrending now. We're below the daily developing value area, and we're going to backtest the value area high any moment now of previous day. We're doing it on ES and we're doing it on NQ. Okay. I took a long here because we closed the 1 minute candle above the previous day very high. This is really aggressive because, yeah, the momentum is down, Delta is down, and ES also closed the 1 minute candle above the previous day very high, and we're seeing some bullish momentum here. But is it going to be enough? We don't know at this moment. Let's see the NQ chart. This is a scalp. It's really aggressive. We backtested the value area high. Might see continuation, but I'm not too confident. Yeah, I wanted to place my stop at break even to protect myself because this is a really aggressive area on the chart. Even though we're seeing big bullish momentum here on ES, NQ isn't seeing the same bullish momentum, and yeah, I just got stopped. ES is going lower. I'm thinking of just going here with the bearish momentum. Not sure if it's going to be enough or not. The 5 minute candle closed below the previous day very high, and yeah, more negative delta is coming in. I'm thinking of taking a short here. Not sure yet. So I actually saw trades by Matt take this type of trade, take a backtest of the week of the prior candle, stop above the high of the previous candle, and I'll place my take profit at here. So let's see if this trade is going to play out or not. So yeah, we backtested this week here. My stop is above the high, and my take profit is at previous day equilibrium. We're backtesting the previous day very high, and if we come down, I'm thinking of compounding this trade with another contract. Yeah, just gonna be a bit patient now. Placing my stop a bit higher because we're going to hit the ATMA, so that would be the last area of resistance for this trade. Even though I'm with two contracts and my position is kind of big for this trade, I am still going to leave it a little bit more room to breathe because yeah, the trend is down. We closed the 5-minute candle right on top of the level here. So if we're going above this area in the chart right now, if we're going above this high, I'm going to get stopped out. There's no doubt about it. ES is also backtesting the previous day very high in the ATMA here. Let's see if this holds or not. If it's going to hold, I'm going to make some nice profit. If it's going to lose, I'm going to lose all of this profit. All of this, yeah, realized loss. Thinking of compounding it again. I'm waiting for ES to get rejected. I want to see where this 1-minute candle closes. If it closes above, that's a bad sign. Let's see. So it closed below. That means I might just patient now. We took the 1-minute lows. That should have been my take profit, but let's see if we're going to see a bit lower. Yeah, I should have taken profit at the 1-minute lows actually. Now thinking back at it, that was a mistake. Starting to regret not taking profit here. Because my entry was a 1-minute entry based on the 1-minute entry, and my take profit again was a bit far away for this trade. I could have won $400 here, but let's see. Maybe it's not too late. Yeah, I don't like this trade so much. I'm thinking of getting out, decreasing my risk. I don't want to increase my position size or compound this trade, even though I could do that. I'm thinking of moving my stop lower. Let's see if we find the bearish momentum that I'm waiting for at the moment. I don't think we are, though, going to find it. Because it's taking a while, right? It should have gone by now. Moving my stop lower. If I'm going to get stopped now, that's it. The trade is lost. I'm thinking of exiting with one contract here at 400. But let's see. The previous day very high is still holding. The ATMA is still holding, even though we're trying to find some bullish momentum here. The ATMA is still holding. That's why I didn't want to close the trade. I should have closed the trade. Okay. Thinking of getting out at break even now. I'm just being patient. Looking at the 5 minutes, this doesn't look so bullish. So yeah, let's just wait and see what happens. My take profit is at 600. The 5-minute candle closed inside previous day value. And my take profit hit. Man, this trade took a lot out of me in terms of mental capacity. Damn, I'm, what do you call it? I'm exhausted. My palms are sweaty, and yeah, it's quite the trade, this one. It took a while to play out. 10 minutes, it's not that long actually, but yeah, this was a hard trade for me, actually. This was a difficult trade for me, but yeah, man, ups, downs, nonetheless, good trading session. Let's see, I made 438 on one account, 350 on the other account. Not too bad actually at this point, it's not too bad. So this is what I'm talking about. We took the lows and now we're again above my entry. So had I left my take profit at previous day equilibrium, we saw that yesterday in a trade I took. We just front ran the VWAP and that was the low of the day, and the price just started going higher from there. And yeah, this is a good thing that I placed my take profit below the local lows. The ATMA was holding here, but now we closed the 1-minute candle above. So let's see how this trade is going to continue. The price action is going to continue. I'm not in a trade anymore. I closed all my trades, so yeah. So right now, I'm not sure, but if anyone else knows what this pattern looks like, I think it's called a bottoming pattern. Right now, when we're consolidating here and we're just making this rounded pattern and we're finding some support here and we're turning around price, we did it both on NQ and on ES. I think this is what Coach Rivalry called it, if I'm not mistaken, if someone else can confirm. So yeah, let's see now where we're going to close this 30-minute candle, because we're 3 minutes away from the close of this candle. If we're going to close inside value, the chances of a rotation towards the previous day value low increase. If we're going to close above, we might see continuation for higher. So this is a make or break 30-minute close in my opinion for the day. I'm just curious how it's going to end up. So even though we closed the 30-minute candle above the value area, we saw a move into the previous day point of control, and the daily value area low moved lower. You saw here that there was a lot of volume transacted in this area, and the point of control moved lower. So yeah, that's another bearish sign when the point of control moves lower. We have a double distribution day here with a low volume node in this area. So we might go and retest this low volume node here on the double VWAPs. This is a good short trade for me if we're going to reach this level to see continuation lower. So yeah, that's my plan for the moment. Let's see what happens. I'm not going to take any short at this point. Even though we're backtesting the 24 EMA, the point of control, I don't want to take a trade here. We're just going to see. And also, if we're going to move impulsively into this area in the chart, I'm also not sure if I'm going to take a trade. But if we're going to take our time or just like zigzag towards there, I think I'm going to take a trade. And also, I would like to hit the CVD line as an extra confluence when we hit this area here, but we'll see. So this trade actually is, I just saw, has an additional confluence of a 5-minute fair value gap and a 30-minute fair value gap for continuation lower. Let's see if we're going to get a reaction. We did get a nice reaction here from the 24 EMA, a 70 tick reaction. I'm still not looking for another short here, even though we're at the 24 EMA. So yeah, I'm thinking of taking a lunch break for 1 hour now and come back a bit later. So I'm going to do just that. I'm going to go prepare lunch for me and my little brother, and then I'm going to come back and trade the latter part of the day. But yeah, in 1 hour, we're going to go into lunch break in the NY session. So the volume is going to be pretty low. So yeah, I'm just going to place a alert here at the VWAPs. If we're going to reach that level, I'm going to come back and trade it. If not, I'm not going to take any more trades for the day because I'm pretty happy with what I made today, 400 and 350. And yeah, I hope you like that. And now let's recap in TradeZilla. And you can see that the first trade I took was a news trade, and I waited for the bullish news to come out. The news was, I think, exactly as predicted, if I'm not mistaken, or it wasn't too far away from the prediction. And I put it here as a news gamble. It wasn't a gamble, it was a news trade. But the problem was that I entered a bit late in this trade. So yeah, that was my mistake. I entered late. It was a low probability trade, and I focused more on making money instead of taking good trades. And I poorly managed the trade because, yeah, I should have just not take the trade and get out sooner. Second trade I took was New York VWAP 50 SMA, 24 EMA, and 80 EMA. I think a short. Yeah, a short here. It was in confluence with the ES, with the local trend, and based on the delta reaction and 1 minute candle close. No mistakes in this one. And this trade was on ES, New York Open, New York VWAP, overnight high rejection and selling imbalances. Unfortunately, this trade just didn't play out. So that's what happens. I fumbled that trade, or like, I would have taken that trade again had I had the opportunity, but it just didn't play out. Again, 50 SMA New York VWAP, it was the same trade, but just on the NQ chart. I didn't wait for confirmation in this one. I just focused on money instead of taking good trades, because this trade wasn't the best trade in terms of reaction and confirmation, so I shouldn't have taken this one. Moving onwards, overnight high rejection here with the trend, 1 hour delta trail rejection in confluence with ES, lower high and weaker delta. Good trade, held until I planned it, so yeah, this was a good trade. Then this was a bad trade because I took this trade against the trend, against one-time framing. I was focused more on making money. It was a low probability, poor entry trade, and I didn't cut losses quickly enough. I wanted to place my stop in profit, but I just wasn't fast enough, and yeah, I just got stopped out of this one. And the last trade, really good trade. It was based on a trading idea that I saw done by Trades by Matt. It was a weak back test And in confluence with the ATMA and the previous day very high, I compounded this trade. It was with the local trend based on delta reaction, momentum, and confluence with the ES. It also was on a first touch, 1 minute. And yeah, I didn't TP below the local lows because it was a 1 minute entry and I targeted the previous day equilibrium. And we just created a bottoming pattern there and we just moved higher. So yeah, this was the day. You can see my win rate is pretty bad. My profit factor is really good. I took 7 trades. But out of these 7 trades, 3 trades were just stupid. I shouldn't have taken them. This was a gamble or just a bad trade, news trade. I shouldn't taken this trade. This was a good trade. I would have taken it again, the $100 loss. This NQ loss was just me wanting to make money. And this trade was just a stupid trade against the local trend, against one time framing. And yeah, it was just a bad trade. I shouldn't have taken it. So 3 trades in my defense, I shouldn't take. They were low probability, but then the rest of the trades made up way more for the bad losses and the bad decisions. So yeah, I'm happy with the results. Overall, I'm £1,000 in profit since Friday last week. So hopefully tomorrow is going to be another winning day and I'm not going to take as many stupid trades as I did. But yeah, I found that I'm making a lot of just like new trader mistakes. Like I'm taking low probability trades where I shouldn't have. And had I not taken those trades, I would have been a lot more in profit for today. But nonetheless, it was a good day. So thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one, guys. See ya.